And shit show.
Nope.
Damn.
Sorry, I wasn't ready. What did you say?
And shit show.
This is the podcast we call a shit show. No filter as our lips go. 3 hosts to get to know. First up, Brian, clinically insane and a bit racy. Matt, well, he's just batshit crazy. Anthony, last but not least, not crazy but don't unleash the beast. He'll debate you until your opinion's released. I wish I could say we're better than the rest, but we're just mediocre at best. This is it. Grab a chair and sit and get ready for the shit.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to The Shit Show, a mediocre at best podcast with a severely outdated intro. I'm one of your hosts, Anthony Costanza. With me, as always, Brian Rooney.
You've used that intro like twice already.
Well, twice now.
It's a new intro?
No, I mean the severely outdated part.
He worded it a little differently last time.
And Chris.
What up?
I've been asking for help to do a new intro. No one has helped me.
Yeah, because
Just saying.
You ask it like, it's like, hey, do you want to help me do this thing? Yes. Sure. And then the plans die there. And you also ask me while I'm working.
I mean, I'm usually working too when I ask you, so it's like I'm looking to do it at that moment. But I'm just saying a little help would be nice.
We all know you need help, Brian.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a given.
See, I know Chris is playing games, but at least when he's playing games, he's looking at me. Whereas you just have your back to me, and it's just rude. You're the worst.
I'm not going to be playing much longer, because unlike Chris, I do pay attention when we're on here.
What is it that you're doing right now? Did you finish it? What's going on there?
I don't know. I mean, yes,
so
but no.
Brian's playing the final story mission, or final main story mission of Metal Gear Solid right now, or he just finished it.
See, that's what I thought, and then it just immediately opened up more missions, and I didn't get the trophy for completing all the missions, so I'm very confused.
Did you do it with a chicken on your head?
No.
What?
I didn't. Well, when you fail a mission multiple times, it says, do you want to put the chicken hat on, and then you're hard to be detected, apparently, with the chicken hat.
Are you serious? That's a thing?
It makes it
Yeah,
easier,
that's a thing.
apparently, or something. I don't know. I don't play the game. I just learned about the chicken head thing, like, yesterday.
I want the chicken head thing.
Well, you gotta suck some.
I'm just gonna say I'll probably be right back. I have to...
Oh.
Well, there goes Brian.
You couldn't have planned that better if he tried. I have to... Gone.
Yeah, I'll be right... Okay.
Where are you? I'm looking at a wall right now.
Don't worry about it. It's Hot Pocket o'clock right now. Hold on.
Oh, no eating on here again, Chris.
Yeah, you're not eating on here. You're going to have to mute yourself.
Nice boobies.
You like them?
Sloppy tits.
Oh, man. So, I mean, it's no surprise. No, what are we looking at, Chris? God damn it.
So bad.
Hold on. Before I even get to him saying no surprise, dude, Chris, it is after midnight. Is that a Red Bull in your hand?
Hard to say, really, Brian.
That was hard to say, Chris. The can that says a name, is it Red Bull? Is that really what I just saw out of the corner of my eye? A Red Bull can at 12:15 in the morning?
I'm probably not going to drink it, to be honest with you. I just grabbed it because it looked me in the face when I opened the fridge.
In other words, he's not going to drink it now because you made him self-conscious about it.
Yeah, there's more missions, apparently.
Well, yeah. I mean, we all knew that was the case.
No, I mean, like, not side missions.
Yeah,
like,
legit missions.
Yeah, I'm confused. I
It's like, why end the game? The game is also, I mean, we've talked about this personally, but in Metal Gear Solid 5, every mission you start, there's credits before and after, and it's really frustrating.
So stupid. I mean, everything about this game I like, except that. I don't get it.
Right.
It infuriates me every time. And it's not missions, it's episodes, and each episode has to have its own fucking credits.
The only thing that I found funny about it was in the last one that I did. It was like everyone starts off the same. It's starring Punished, Venom Snake, and then Ocelot. And this particular one at the end of it, it also said "End the tanks." It was the
it is kind of funny when it adds like other shit like that.
Yeah.
But I don't get it.
So I tried uploading a video for you right before I got on here, and what it was, I was in Mother Base, and I'm standing next to one of the guys that's just patrolling, and when you stand near somebody, they salute you. Right? So they won't move. So I was like, well, let's see how well this plays out. And I called in a supply drop. And it just crushed him. And it was great. I didn't fail, which is usually what happens if you kill somebody in your base. But pretty satisfying. Is that a little motorized car in your hallway?
Oh yeah. I bought
Is that your company car?
No, I bought that for Tyler's birthday. It's a little BMW.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, I'm shutting this shit off.
Do it.
Okay. Unlike Chris, I'm now going to pay full attention. My game is off.
Brian, why don't you just go fuck yourself?
For Chris, if I could, I would. I'm
just because you can't multitask doesn't mean...
No. You can't multitask. There's proof of it.
That was a gigantic bite.
Depends on how many tasks.
See? You couldn't even answer or acknowledge what I just said because you're too busy trying to eat and
deep-throating a Hot Pocket.
What do you want me to say? Yeah, it was a big bite, Brian.
Deep-throating a Hot Pocket was an understatement for what he just did. An absolute understatement.
Deep-throating the Hot Pocket was an understatement. Name of the episode.
I'm trying to keep my eating quiet for you people.
I gotta write that down.
So instead of making multiple sloppy bites throughout the episode, he just took one gigantic one to finish it off.
Efficiency.
I like it. How many hours have you put into the 2.0 release of Destiny at this point?
Actually, not many. I think I was out like the first day, and I've been working.
I played a little bit. I just got my characters to 34 because I'm like Chris. I'm not a loser. I didn't get them to 34, but I did now. So,
so much hate. I love it.
Yeah. So, I wanna get your take on this analogy that I gave the other day. So I'm at work, and we have this type of silicone that's like we use as a lubricant to make the shit like slide.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. So
are you a porn star?
No, Chris. No.
What do you do with silicone-based lube?
It's not silicone-based. He lubes up the silicone.
So you sell fleshlights to people?
I'm never gonna get this out, am I?
Nope.
Our system, there's these plastic wells, I suppose, if you will, whatever.
Fleshlights.
There's these small plastic wells that like serum and like blood samples and stuff go into, and they slide across something.
Cuvette.
I think you're using the fleshlight wrong.
How do you know that word? Have you heard me say that before?
Yes.
Okay. So, as Anthony said, the cuvettes. They slide across something metal, so we have this silicone lubricant that we put on there to help it slide. The bottle it comes in is not a good bottle. It leaks all the time. So, like, for all of us are just trying to find different bottles to put it in so we don't get this silicone shit all over all our shit. I had to say it one more time. So, I personally, I just left it in that bottle. I leave it on the side of my bag, and it's in a plastic bag. And what are you doing over there, Chris? Jeez.
I'm fucking eating, Brian. Let it go.
You keep derailing me from my thought.
So stop looking at my video.
Good point. So the silicone like stuff it leaks everywhere. So we're always looking for different stuff to put it in. So I'm with a coworker. And it's called Gliss, this stuff. So I'm like, where's your Gliss? And he points to a baggie. And in the bag, I see these little cups that have Gliss in it. And I look at the cup, and I'm like, really? It's like, what? I'm like, that's a specimen cup, meaning a cup that you piss into and you got to give like a piss sample. I'm like, that's a pee cup. Like, what are you doing putting it in a pee cup? Now, first, before I even get into anything else, that is an awesome idea because those things don't leak, so good idea. But anyway, I'm like, dude, that's a pee cup. He's like, well, it was clean. It's not like there was pee in there. So I'm like, but...
That was going to be my question. Was it previously used?
No. But I'm like, but you still put pee in there. And he's like, yeah, but it's clean. I'm like, all right.
If the pee's not in the cup yet, is it a pee cup?
It's just...
What do you do that you have pee cups and all this crap available?
Well, we're in laboratories all the time.
Brian's a doctor.
So I'm thinking of like an analogy. And I thought of this pretty quick. So I'm like, that's like, you go to a kid's party and there's a clown. Marie, clown. And there's like some kind of clown making balloon animals. They blow up a balloon into like one of those long freaking balloons and then like mold it into like a dog. So I'm like, that's like if you take an unused condom and blow that into a long thing and turn that into a dog. It's still a condom. Even though it was unused and now it looks like a balloon animal, it's still a condom.
I'm pretty sure if you gave that to a child, that's some sort of sex crime.
But that's still a pee cup, just like that's still a condom. Agree? Yeah. All right.
I don't want to agree with you because I feel like it's my instinct.
But you do, right?
But yeah.
Yeah,
you seem to have some ground on this one.
If you give a child a balloon made out of a condom, it's a problem. It's just a problem.
A balloon made out of a condom.
Chris doesn't know how those work. So, did you ever see Neighbors?
No.
Oh, man, there's this great scene where the baby's sitting on the lawn and they find. He's like, what you got there? Is that a balloon? And she puts it in her mouth, and he goes, "Oh God, no, that's a condom!" And they run and they take her to the hospital, and they rush her there, and they're screaming. They're going down the hallway, and they get in, and then finally, like they do like a camera cut to them sitting in the room waiting for the doctor's results, and the doctor comes in and he goes, "Well, your baby has HIV. Is how bad this could have gone." And they freak out on him. It's so good.
Wait, was it a used condom?
I think hard to say. The movie implies kind of that it was, and they just tossed it on their lawn, and then the baby was playing with it.
He takes it out of her mouth and he goes, "What is that?" Ah! And then he throws it and it hits his wife in the face.
Chris, how do you still have that much left of the Hot Pocket? Is this a second Hot Pocket, or did you just stop taking tremendous bites? Chris is frozen on my screen in a very weird.
Take a picture.
Oh, it's gone.
So sad. You're not even on my screen. You're just a still image.
Oh.
Wouldn't be an episode of the shit show without technical difficulties.
That's a good point.
The thing is, they're non-breaking technical difficulties. We could just make the show go on.
Well, we are. I mean, it's not like this is going to edit it out.
Oh, Chris's power's out.
No. Read that again. Read
Chris's
it out loud.
Chris's power blinked. Be right back.
What does that mean?
Brownout, maybe? I don't know. Did you just laugh at brownout?
Yeah. Do you not know what that's from?
I mean, it's a thing.
What do you think browning out is?
A brownout is when the lights when you don't get full power and certain things dim and certain electronics turn off. It's an actual thing.
Right. Sure.
So I don't think it's from anything. That's what it is.
Well, according to It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, browning out is when you don't quite black out, you remember some of it. Hence, browning out.
I actually think I've seen that one.
That was the Halloween party. They were trying to piece things together to figure out who got D pregnant.
Right. Oh, man, that was a good one.
And Mac's like, well, I browned out that night. And they're like, what?
See, I didn't quite disgusting.
Black out. She was gross.
No,
nope, can't invite her. I can't invite him. I banged the sister. She was gross. She was gross.
Oh, man.
Where's Christopher? So what I was going to say before, then Chris's eating just kind of derailed me.
Sure.
No surprise that Matt's not here.
Right.
But he didn't answer one message the past 2 days, really, except, oh yeah, I can't tonight for yesterday. But, like, nothing today at all? And I feel like we talked about it pretty early where he wasn't, like, sleeping yet.
Right. I mean, what was it, like noon, I think, when you texted us the first time.
Yeah, I don't remember. I tend not to really pay attention to time. I had a rough day.
So we'll plug it once while we're here early on in the show, and some people are still listening while we wait for Chris to come back. But tomorrow, Brian and I are going to be doing a sort of let's play of Until Dawn, and we're going to be streaming it live. It'll be today by the time you listen to this.
Tomorrow. It will be today or a couple days ago, depending on when you listen.
So we're actually doing it on
Friday. What's tomorrow's date?
Today's date, September 11th.
Ew.
11th of September. Sounds better.
Why do I have an incoming call?
Why is he calling us? No, stupid face. I'm going to add him to the call.
I have an incoming call from you and him.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
You don't know how to Skype.
It's still coming in on my screen here.
Oh boy. Yeah, you're just spinning.
I'm just gonna X that out.
So your power blinked? That's
cool.
What does that mean?
It means my power, like, I had a blackout for half a second.
What do you call that, Chris?
A power blink.
I was curious.
You're playing too much Destiny.
I was driving.
So what would you call that?
I don't know, Chris.
A very short power outage?
Yeah, power blink is so much easier to say.
Yeah, but it also doesn't make any sense.
It also brings up conversations like this, which make it last longer than it needs to.
you couldn't figure it out from what I said. What happened to me?
Well, we could.
It's more about not wanting to.
I feel like you should put a shirt on. I should be the only one that doesn't wear shirts, and I do have a shirt on right now. Do you have to angle it up? Oh, he's playing with his boobies. Shit the listeners can't see.
Hang on. Chris, sit back in your chair. Sit back in my chair for a second. You have an interesting chest hair pattern.
You like that?
It's like a straight line down the middle. It goes around the belly button. It loops around the nipples, but it's not full.
This isn't where I parked my beard. There it is.
Oh, unfortunately, that loses something without the video.
Paint a picture. Chris picked up a beer bottle, realized it was empty, but still shook it around, then made the comment, "This isn't where I parked my beer." Looked puzzled, looked around the room, picked up a bottle, drank it, and said, "That's where I parked it." What the hell he just said? I already forgot. I gotta listen to Chris more. I don't really listen.
It was so arbitrary. It was like he reached into nothingness and just grabbed that other. Is that another one behind you? Oh no, that's a protein bottle shake mixer.
That doesn't move because he doesn't use it because he doesn't have his protein because he's Chris.
I drink my protein every day, Brian. That's water in there right now, and then later on I will make another shake.
Yeah,
so I can keep my boobies flabby.
Did you ever make a protein shake and microwave and have hot chocolate protein?
No.
Surprisingly delicious.
We went on a road trip, and I was staying in the house, and Chris and James ran out to the store. I don't remember what they were going to pick up, but Chris also wanted to pick up some protein, and I got a text message, and I believe it was birthday cake or something else.
I would have appreciated an answer faster.
Well,
but the purchase was already made by the time he responded.
It doesn't matter because
birthday cake.
It doesn't matter because what I responded was what he ended up buying anyway because we're on the same wavelength. Either way, James goes, birthday cake when he comes in. He's like, you go with birthday cake? I was like, I don't know. That's the flavor that I liked. I didn't know what we were talking about at the time. And apparently it was protein shake flavors. So Chris bought this giant thing of birthday cake protein, and then after the first sip, he goes, no. He's like, there's sprinkles in it.
They put legit sprinkles in. There's no need for legit sprinkles.
There's also no need for sound from Destiny.
Yeah. What's that about?
Oh, Xbox mute.
Dumb.
I had the TV muted, but since the power went out, I didn't realize it unmuted itself.
You didn't hear that?
I have headphones on, guy. I can't hear anything in my room.
Well, no, Brian, it makes sense because through the headphones, he's got the game sound going. It's okay. I'm going to let him have this one.
All right.
See this, Chris? I'm backing you up. Remember this for the next time that I destroy you.
That's one. You get one.
Yeah, everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one. Tell him, Peter. Apparently, everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one.
So on last Thursday, I went to that live Impractical Jokers thing, the 100th episode where they did the tightrope in South Street Seaport.
How'd that go?
Well, we got there early, so we had a good spot. I mean, I don't watch the show.
Pretty good show.
I don't really care for them too much. I don't have many interactions with them, obviously. Well, I met them at the Fast 7 premiere. Well, two of them. The one that do the podcast, Brian and Sal. Brian at the Q, I think everyone calls him, Quinn, whatever. Anyway, he seemed very nice. Sal seems very bitchy. I don't really like him.
You could actually be making up their names right now, and I wouldn't know.
Sal's the gayish one. He just seems like very like a queen. Like I don't know, like he just annoys me.
Sal's the one with the beard?
Yeah. So anyway, there was a tightrope, South Street Seaport. They all had to walk it. So it wasn't very far, and on TV they made it look like tremendous. It really wasn't that far. So they get up there, and all four of them have their like little freakouts before, and they finally go and walk. Now, it's a tightrope that's 5 stories up. I guess I can understand why they'd flip out a little bit. But, I mean, they have harnesses on and shit. I feel like I'd get up there and just, like, not care and just go to walk across it. And what goes through my head when these four men are planning to tightrope is not, yeah, I can see why that's scary, or, that must be difficult. What goes through Brian's head is, yeah, I could do that.
Yeah. I had a feeling that was where it was going.
So did you do it?
I wish they would let me do that. There was a giant, like, blow-up thing below them. I would have went and did it without a fucking harness, because I mean, you're not going to die from that.
I've got some rope, Brian. We can go now.
Please hold.
Oh, God. Now, I don't understand. So they have harnesses on. What are you freaking out about?
Exactly, and it's only 5 stories up, and there's a giant pillow to catch you.
Oh, I would do it without the harness if there's a pillow.
I just said that.
I honestly didn't even hear you say that. It's because I'm looking for something to play for you, and I stopped listening halfway through.
Yeah,
sorry.
I
pulled a
you. What kind of pillow?
Yeah, it was
like a bedroom pillow?
You know what it looked like? Remember, I mean, I brought this movie up once before. Remember the movie Heavyweights?
Oh, the Blob.
Yes,
the Blob.
That's exactly what it looked like. Okay, the Blob.
Nice.
So, like, I feel like
a blob.
We should.
Your boobies are blobs.
Wow.
Why are you so obsessed with my boobies?
Because they're in my face. I'm so glad this isn't a video podcast, because whatever listeners we didn't lose already with this terrible episode going, we would have just lost now from that, Chris.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
Like, and the ones we didn't lose, we're now losing from vomiting, because that was disgusting.
Where's Matt?
It took you 24 minutes.
We said before, Matt didn't even answer anything today.
I think Matt's just trying to quit the podcast.
That's
Passive-aggressively.
We got you now. It's fine. We don't need him.
You've got me now.
I want to quit the gym.
I want to quit the gym. I want to quit the bank.
Friends.
So Tuesday, I was driving to work, and you know those like light up like signs that usually like road work or whatever the hell, fuck those things. There was one, and it said, "Schools in session. Drive carefully." Does that mean over the summer you could just drive reckless and nobody cares?
Oh my God, I have that exact thing written down.
What?
You wrote that down?
Yeah, well, I write because I try to keep notes throughout the week of things that I want to bring up, and that was one of them because it actually happened like 2 days ago because there's a sign out in front of the train where Kim gets off and I was picking her up.
And did you have that same thought? Like, I just drive reckless in session?
Exactly.
Like,
I thought I missed part of the message. I thought it was like a scrolling sign, and but nope.
No, like,
and it was like a specific date range.
Yeah, like, what is that about?
It's like from the 21st through the 29th. Drive safe.
I feel like,
right.
I mean, kids are more concentrated when school's open because they have, like, scheduled time to be around. But I feel like the summer's actually worse because then there could just be random kids whenever.
Those little bastards are everywhere.
They are. It's like a plague.
What?
It's like vermin. Can't get rid of them. They just keep spawning more.
That's a little better than it's like a plague.
Chris doesn't like kids.
No.
Oh, boy. Brian, any emails?
Sadly, no.
Oh, that's so sad.
Our popularity has dipped.
That's it.
We're done. So this is our last episode.
I believe it was the Facebook page that made us go.
Except there's a weird amount of people liking that.
Yeah, that, like, we're not friends with.
Nope. Which makes me wonder if there's some people that actually listen to it, or they're boat enthusiasts and they're really upset.
Did you look at the people that liked it?
Oh yeah.
They don't look like boat enthusiasts.
They looked like the people that were at the that Kevin Smith show that we went to. That I was like, nope, don't want to be around them.
I was like looking through all the people, trying to find like one person I might know besides like Marie.
Yep. And I saw you, and I saw Marie, and I was like, that's it.
I tried.
Speaking of Marie, clown bombed her right before this episode.
Did you?
Yeah.
You did it?
Yeah.
You're the one that like stops us from doing it.
Yeah.
I love that clown bombing is now just a verb.
Oh yeah. It's actually a pretty good one. It's a picture of there's a guy taking a video or a girl taking a video, I'm not sure, of a car passing by, and Ronald McDonald is in the passenger seat sleeping, and then the car persists, and it
Chris doesn't know that joke though.
That's fine. And it passes by, and it actually has like a wrap of Ronald McDonald. So not only is he asleep in the passenger seat, but he's also all over the car.
I feel like the precision
Can I get that car?
Needs to be explained to Chris, because it comes up like every episode now. So why don't you just explain?
I say we keep him in the dark. Unless he goes back and listens to the old episodes.
He won't.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Just explain it to him.
Brian was trying to explain a movie plot to us. Fast and Furious 7, I believe.
Furious 7 is actually, the name. Because remember, It's not just about being fast, Anthony.
Right.
Fuck marketing.
That one's about family.
So, Furious 7, and Brian saw it. Actually, you just mentioned this with those Impractical Joker guys, like a day early or something like that. And
it was like 2 days early, all right?
Whoa. So he's trying to explain to us the plot of the movie, and he's going on, and he gets to one point, and he wants to keep going, and I don't even know what you were trying to say, but he goes, so the movie persists. Nope, that's not the
word. Chris is like, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, he's seen it.
I seen you rip a guy's jawbone off once. I seen it.
Or whatever.
Kill yourself.
I think
our Destiny clan is Terrence Peterson.
What is it?
Monkey keychain flashlight.
Yeah.
What's his name again? Terrence Peterson. Terry Pete.
TP.
You actually explained that quote in an earlier episode because I've said on here I'm like clipping some together. So if we miss a week, I'm gonna release like just a mix of shit we've done. So Chris, in this one episode, my friend Melissa came on here, and named Melissa. She's a girl. And
thanks for clarifying.
Just
I was in the dark about that.
Well, I mean, apparently, the movie Dodgeball, there's a big black dude named Michelle. So you never know in today's day, I suppose.
It's carry on. Just carry on.
What were you gonna say?
It's a movie.
Okay.
Show me a real life person that's named Michelle as a guy.
I feel like that's an easy challenge to complete. Anyway, so I'm gonna persist. So Melissa was on, and she had a lot of funny things to say. We were talking about the Backstreet Boys at one point and like different songs.
I bet you were.
Yeah, we were. Well, I was. And then anyway, Anthony said something, and Melissa was like, "I can't think of it. I can't remember." And she goes, "Come on, vagina, work."
What?
Exactly.
So, during these episodes, I'm usually on a handful of sites to pull material from, and one of which is obviously IMDb, because we reference it constantly. And I'm scrolling down the page, and I'm looking at the recently viewed people, and I recognize none of them. And I'm like, I definitely didn't look these people up. So I'm clicking on them, and they're all people from those horrible sci-fi movies that Brian made me click on. And then Ruthie Camden.
What's her real name? Like Mackenzie something?
Ruthie Camden.
She got hot.
Mackenzie Roseman.
The Seventh Heaven chick?
Yeah. She was in Ghost Shark. Were you on the episode when we talked about Ghost Shark, Chris?
Yes, unfortunately I was, yeah.
Did you watch that movie?
What's that movie that James just bought that we have to watch now?
James bought, hang on. Look at it up.
Shark Avalanche, right?
Yes.
Something like
Did you see that one, Brian?
No.
that.
Shark?
It might be new, because you just bought it out of Best Buy, so it might have been on the new release thing.
Wait,
Yeah, I actually, hang on, that's not showing up on IMDb. Let me find this real quick.
I'm intrigued.
Right?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Avalanche Sharks.
Avalanche.
They can't go with Shark Avalanche. What was that taken?
I don't know.
Did somebody already make that movie?
All right, let's read the plot here. Avalanche Sharks tells the story of a bikini contest that turns into a horrifying affair when it is hit by a shark avalanche.
Wait, when did Sharknado come out?
Why is there a bikini contest in a scenario where there can also be an avalanche?
Answer the question, Anthony.
The last
your
ones get a little wild, like for like a week into the year.
What was your question?
When did... Well, actually... Alright, I'll ask this first. When did Sharknado come out?
Sharknado?
The first one.
Please hold.
Please hold.
2013.
Oh, that's when this came out. I wonder what
Yeah.
copy what.
I don't know. One of them has a 3.3 and the other one has a 2.2. So,
And one of them also has the wrong title on the box art.
wow. I didn't even notice that.
So Avalanche
Snow
Sharks.
Sharks. Except the picture that James sent us, it does have the correct title.
Well, not here. And there's one picture, and that's it.
Oh, if you
There's
scroll down,
Avalanche Sharks probably would have sold better. The marketing team made the change.
Based off of the box art, it would appear that Sand Sharks is the prequel. It's literally the same picture, but the shark is facing in a different direction.
Is the shark like? Are these sharks like after revenge?
Let's find out. The plot of
This
Sand
says-
Sharks.
said to be the indirect sequel to Sand Sharks.
Get out of town. It actually says that?
Yes!
Where?
Did you just say get out of town?
Where does it say that? Shut up.
Scroll down.
Wait, hang on. The plot of this one is a shark who swims in sand terrorizes a tropical paradise. Fair
I'm
enough.
pretty sure I've seen Sand Sharks. I need to look this up.
Where does it say said to be the...
That is the same fucking thing.
Huh.
How many terrible sci-fi movies is Brooke Hogan in?
How do you get 82 minutes out of that plot?
Well, when you're a terrible actress, then you do what you can.
Let's see here.
I like how it says technical specs. Runtime, 82 minutes. Color.
Well, that's a big thing.
Oh, hang on. See full technical specs. No, that's it.
No, don't go out there yet.
Color. Sound. A ghost!
Paper. Snow.
A ghost!
So good.
Wait. This has some of the same cast.
Oh, that's when he was on that pyramid show or
Yes.
something like.
Some of the same cast is in these movies, Anthony.
Excellent. So that means people survive.
I love how... Hold on.
It's definitely a shark about revenge or something like that.
Please hold.
I want to know what he's doing. I never know what he's doing.
Please hold. When did Sand Sharks come out? 2011. Well, apparently this person got demoted. So this person in Sand Sharks, the actress name is Gina Holden. Her name is Amanda Gore. Gore. Amanda Gore in Sand Sharks in 2011. So now in 2013, when Snow Sharks or Avalanche Sharks comes out, from being Amanda Gore, she was now demoted to nurse.
I like how it's probably like one of those things where it's like, oh, let's put somebody from the original movie in it as a throwback. But nobody saw the first one.
And then this guy, he plays, hold on. In Sand Sharks, he plays Sheriff John Stone.
Ooh, the sheriff.
In Avalanche Sharks, same actor, plays Dale.
Excellent.
What is going on?
Oh, okay, that's funny. So it says, you look it up. The title says Avalanche Sharks. The box art says Snow Sharks, and if you look further down under the details, it says also known as Sharkalanche.
Yes.
Oh, that's so good.
Why wouldn't they use that? I mean, these people gotta know who they're selling to.
Brian
You
Reynolds.
gotta go ridiculous.
Oh, okay. If you go further into it, it says that Sharkalanche is a working title. Oh, Snow Sharks is the Swedish title and the German title. In Canada, it was called Avalanche Shark Attack. Why are there so many details?
Why is this internationally released?
That's a better question. What the fuck?
That's a good question.
It
was at a film festival. International Comedy Film Festival. Probably not what they were going for.
They were going for hardcore documentary.
Shut up.
Oh, did you know? Under goofs, here we go. Marine biologist says that letting a person freeze to death is a humane way to let someone die, but the body generates significant pain in the initial stages of freezing as a warning sign to get out of the cold.
That
I'm
leads me to
sorry.
a question.
This is the scientific thing that you're correcting under factual errors.
Right, but why is it by a marine biologist? That's the better question.
Oh, there's a lot to unpack there. Oh man,
I'm looking for this movie right now as we speak. But what do I search for? Do I search for Avalanche Sharks, Snow Sharks?
Avalanche Sharks is what's on the actual box.
Ooh.
So
this was one single person that wrote the review is like checking this film on IMDb in June 2015, and you will see it hovering around a 2.1 out of 10. That obviously is pretty awful, but that also is incredibly inaccurate and unfair. Not that this is a masterpiece, but compared to thousands of other low-budget films in recent years, it has a certain charm to it. Brian, you need to get on this movie. Actually, we're going to watch it because James
why doesn't Brian just come over?
Come over when we watch it.
When is this?
The next time James and Chris are off on overlapping days.
Probably a Sunday or Monday.
October?
What day is today? October? Chris, what movie?
Come on.
Nothing.
It's Nudie Magazine Day.
Oh, Billy Madison?
That
Is that a
took you
question?
entirely too long to question it.
Well, I didn't remember that the October thing is what? One of the drunk idiot friends that are in the show for like 2 seconds?
First off, although in real life he is, don't ever refer to Norm Macdonald as a drunk idiot. I love Norm.
Colonel Sanders.
Yes, that's incredible.
Oh, hang on, hold on. We already very quickly established that it's the same movie with different titles in different places. If you look all the way down at the bottom under the message boards, it says this or Snow Sharks. They both have similar concepts and IMDb scores. Can anyone who has seen both tell me which is better?
Why can't you just watch it yourself?
He still thinks they're two different movies.
Oh, wait. Avalanche and Snow Sharks have different IMDb pages?
That's what he's saying, but that's not at all true.
I mean, I'm going to look this up, because I don't always trust you. Snow
Oh
sharks.
god, it definitely does.
There is a snow shark movie. Snow Shark, Ancient Snow Beast.
Yeah, but it's not this. What's it? Oh, actually, all right, read the description of that one.
Out loud.
Yeah. No, to yourself, you jackass.
Well, I was reading it to myself, then I realized it was silent. I'm like, maybe he meant out loud. 12 years ago, during a scientific expedition, 3 animal biologists stumble upon a great discovery that ended in tragedy. Whatever killed them has awoken. And now the legend of the ancient snow beast could prove to be more than just a legend. Finding this movie.
Are these like great white sharks, or are they like dinosaur sharks that like died out? What species of a shark are we talking about here?
Is an animal biologist a zoologist?
I feel like a zoologist would work in a zoo.
Yeah, I feel like that would be contained to a zoo, but I'm no meteorologist.
Now, a meteorologist is far from right.
Yeah, I know.
Chris, what is a meteorologist?
Weatherman.
And who wanted to be a weatherman? Whose dream was that?
Come
Anthony,
on.
shut up.
Come on.
Oh, I want to be a weatherman.
You're about to hand over your friend card.
Another dream of his was to be a secret agent. He had a theme song.
Oh God.
When there's a crime out there, he's gonna comb his hair,
Comb his hair.
'cause he's the good-looking guy.
I got nothing.
Cocoa Puffs.
Whoa!
Cocoa Puffs.
Big Daddy rocks. Big Daddy rocks.
That sounds familiar, but I got nothing.
Eric, how do you end the call for just one person?
No, I'm trying to figure that out. Wait. Hang
Guys.
up. Actually, I don't know if that'll end this completely, so I'm not going to hit it. That's unfortunate.
And that's all we have for this week.
Give him another hint. Can we give him any other hints?
I don't want to do anything that's
Too
Gonna-
easy.
right.
Right.
But in spirit of Chris, taco.
Corey Matthews.
You're the worst. All of these hints, and you still don't know that it's Eric Matthews?
Was it?
Oh, my God.
He gave you the answer, and you're still questioning it.
Guys, it's been years since I've seen those.
And I think he likes boys, if you know what I'm saying.
Terrible.
What other bad sci-fi movies can I find?
Let's see.
Frankenfish.
I've seen that.
See that?
Yeah, Bill Burr is in that.
You know?
Don't know who that is.
Do you know anything?
I don't know actors' names and stuff.
He is a comedian.
Yeah, well, that's even worse then. Oh, I think I just watched him actually on the stand-up.
Brian is so disappointed in you.
It's okay.
You questioned Billy Madison.
Mm-hmm.
You
Good
didn't get
shit.
Eric Matthews.
You like brought up the one retarded character in Billy Madison that's in there for 2.5 seconds,
Yeah.
and I'm supposed to remember that.
Try to get me with a retarded thing in a movie I've seen.
I think it's easier to get you with a mainstream thing that happened in the movie.
All right. Try to get me with something, Chris, that you would be disappointed that I don't know. I can't wait till first thing he says, like, yep, don't know.
That's what I'm hoping for.
There's something I just want
Oh, look, a deli meat.
Oh, God, I do know this. Hold on. That heavyweights?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Chris.
Way to really dig deep. It's
I was like-
5 minutes ago.
I was like, is Chris dumb enough to really reference a movie I just referenced? Is
That's
there
Well,
something else?
I was going with the fact that you wouldn't think I would do that.
To be fair, I've used that same move when we did 20 questions, and you lost.
Yeah, but that was different.
Oh man.
And Matt is a teammate.
Oh yeah, blame the guy that's not here. Sure.
I would blame him if he was here.
Oh look, a
Fact. 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 Do you remember the show Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction? That was like my favorite show.
That was good.
Buddy! What was that show about? I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, it was hosted by Jonatha Franks at one point. I don't remember who else hosted it.
I don't know who that is.
Jonatha Franks?
No.
He was in Star Trek.
Looking it up.
All right. So they would give you. It was an hour-long show on Sci-Fi, and they gave you 5 clips. And
I know this guy.
Yeah. So they give you 5 clips about like just like crazy things, like for example, one of them, both a father and a daughter were having like issues, like they just didn't get along. Got a call from the father's wife, her mother, so the woman called and said to meet somewhere. So they met at this place, and then they found out that the mother died in a plane crash, like hours before she made that phone call. And like it's just and it like reunited them, and then it's like so it's like clips like that, like just like outrageous things, and some of them are fact, like based off fact, loosely based off fact. Like that one was loosely based on some kind of fact. I don't know what fact, but anyway. And some are just completely made up fiction, and like you have to guess. And at the end, they tell you whether they were like based on fact or not. And what usually like he'll say fact and give you like the basis of the true story of what happened.
Right.
It's an awesome show, and now I need to see if I can find this because I need to watch this.
How long ago was that show?
I feel like it's been off the air for a very long time. I know that does not answer your question, Chris, but that's all I got.
Why did your video
has that
gone,
been off
by
the
the way?
air?
I don't know. It randomly shuts off.
You on the good router?
Yeah, I switched. That's why I went bye-bye for a little bit. What did I say before?
Oh, I don't know, but it was really great when that call ended. Hang on, I think I'm gonna. And you were just gone, or whatever it was that you said.
Oh no! When we were playing Metal Gear before, what did I say about the Jeep? Make a go kaboom.
Oh. Yeah. Did you just say make it go kaboom?
I was talking about him, how I blew up a Jeep, and I'm like, I made it go kaboom.
No, I made it kaboom.
I made it kaboom.
I made it kaboom. Ridiculous. Brian's put. How many hours have you put into that game?
29.
Jesus.
And you know, the thing is, like, I'm busy. How do I do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I am busy.
Sure you are, Brian.
I sound like I'm trying to convince myself, but I am busy.
Oh man, this guy's his base patch is a white circle with a red rim, a chicken ever so offset to the top right, and the text is "Fat Boy." Still not better than Camp Naked.
I'm not explaining mine on recorded stuff.
I think you should. You had a reason for the whole thing. Chris, you're gonna like this one.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
So in Metal Gear Solid, you can create an emblem that goes on a flag in your base, and it's your emblem. And they give you like pretty good control over it. Like they give you a bunch of words you can choose from. Like you get 2 sets of words, so you can like make like a little phrase, or like his is Camp Naked, so his first word is camp, second word is naked. My first word is guns, and then it has a second word attached to it, so it's guns of, and my second word is color. And then my emblem, I have an anchor inside of a heart, and then it says guns of color over it. So there's no way to put
Chris
this.
Has a smirk on his face.
So I'm uniting all colors and races in a heart, and the anchor is to represent the slave ships that brought them here. But there's a heart, so it's okay. Guns of color.
Is that playfully racist?
It's playfully racist.
Playfully racist. Yes, very good. He's doing his homework on the show.
It's just to show that I support black people.
I was
Do you, though?
Why wouldn't I? I'm like the least racist person in the world.
Let's not go there.
Yeah, back the train up a little bit.
I was watching...
No.
Oh, God.
Name one time I was genuinely racist.
When you put on blackface.
Name one more time.
Name two times.
I didn't put on blackface.
Whether you did it yourself or someone did it to you, you allowed it to happen.
Right, but it was Halloween, and I said I was going to be a gangster. I just didn't say what kind of gangster.
I blew myself up.
Good job, Chris.
So I just became a thug.
Oh, earlier today, back on this race train, I was watching an episode of Seinfeld, and they're in a bakery, and Jerry gets a black and white cookie, and he goes, "No two flavors go better together than vanilla and chocolate. It's a shame we can't work things out in social situations." And he takes a bite of the cookie, and he looks over to the side, and there's a black guy eating the cookie, and they both make eye contact, and they cheers their cookies. Eating it. It's so good.
That's kind of gross, though.
What?
Cheersing
They
cookies.
didn't actually tap them. They kind of just, like a distant cheer.
Like an air cheer?
Yeah, because they weren't close. They just kind of...
Because, I mean, like, was it like the bit part? Did the bit parts touch? The saliva residue?
That's not sanitary.
Random stranger?
It's like they would make out.
Indirectly.
I mean, do you want to make out directly?
With you?
I didn't say that.
Brian, which way does the toilet paper roll, over or under?
Oh, that's a good question.
I like under.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're incorrect.
Yeah, and you say I should have been hung up on.
I could have just pulled it down. Under.
You should be taken out back and shot.
You're the kind of person that makes this world a worse place to be.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that doesn't do with toilet paper.
It has everything to do with toilet paper, Brian. That's probably like what stems your whole problem chain.
It's all about character.
It all comes from the toilet paper.
Now,
Whoa. You're familiar with the Family Guy episode with Roadhouse, right?
yes.
Where he's just kicking everything?
Yeah.
Roadhouse is getting remade with Ronda Rousey.
That's what I saw a thing saying that she's the new Patrick Swayze. I was like, I don't get it.
Well, this one clears it up when it says Ronda Rousey to get rowdy in the Roadhouse remake.
I don't really like her.
No?
No.
Well, she doesn't really like you.
Well, good, because she can kill me. Like, dead. No more breathing. No more living.
And who are we talking about here?
Her killing me?
Who is her?
The stupid fighter girl that was in the Expendables.
The fighter girl.
I can't remember her name. Aunt just said it, but I wasn't listening.
Ronda Rousey.
Yes. Yes.
Is that like the best looking but still ugly UFC fighter?
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, she's pretty ugly, but I guess she could look pretty.
I doubt it.
That's about all we have for this week. If you want to keep this conversation going, and I suggest you don't, our Twitter handles are at AEJ Costanzo, Brian is at @big_Bruins, the show is at SS Podcast, right?
No.
You're asking us?
I'm asking Brian because I actually forgot. SS_Podcast.
Yes, there's an underscore.
There you go. The email account is sspodcast1@gmail.com. Write us, it's fun. Have a shitty week.
Thank you.
That was a question!
Nope.
Thank
Chris,
you.
was that a question by Anthony?
No. Kind of a playful ending.
Didn't it sound like he was like putting an upward inflection on weak?
Have a shitty week.
The upward inflection doesn't make it a question.
It's not have
ending
a
it
shitty
as a
week.
question. Thank you, Chris.
Have a
Thank you.
shitty week.
Ending it as a question is
Have a
ending
shitty
it as a
week.
question. Chris's head's gonna explode if he says it one more time.
Have a shitty week.
Sometimes I wish his head would explode. Oh shit! Oh god, there's something that just came in my head, and I can't even think of it, and I can't even describe it.
So it left your head?
Yeah. Oh man. Oh god.
Okay, we're done here.
No, but shit.
No.
I can't remember.
Brian's brain's shutting down.
Error.
Error.
Oh no, this is really gonna bother me. No, I'm gonna text you like 5 in the morning. I remember what I was trying to think of.
Can you not text me at 5 in the morning?
Like you'd answered anyway.
You may.
It might wake me up, depending on what kind of sleep cycle I'm in.
I mean, if you're in that REM sleep, you're fucked. You ain't waking up.
What if he's in the spin cycle?
Chris.
Die.